Dr. Zach's Toy Soldier Hospital here. Still feeling a little under the weather. Should be over it pretty soon. I think it's just a real minor throat thing. I think I had this a couple months ago. Just putting a little more gravel in my voice than normal. Anyway, got another Toy Soldier conversion here. This guy was one of those Tim Mee knockoff M16 guys. Let's see if I got another one. I think I've got another one around here. Hold up. Oh, right there. Basically look like this. Pretty low detailed. Can't even hardly see any details on the face. It looks whack. All the details are kind of obscured. Definitely not Tim Mee quality. And didn't really care for how the gun looked. This one looks a little bit better. These are definitely not going to be like characters in stop motion. This is like probably extras that are going to be in the back. Just, generic tans that are getting mowed down by, say, machine gun fire, whatever. These ones I wouldn't be afraid to melt in a flamethrower scene just because. But anyway, you can see the rifle's very, very low detailed. The one that I cut off of this guy here was even worse than this. I mean, let's see, I think I've got it here. Got the piece of it. Yeah. Just for comparison, that's what it looked like. That just looks goofy, That just looks really, really goofy. So I went ahead and cut it off, and I had a piece of one of these sprues here that looked about the same shape as a bazooka. So turn this guy here and I had to cut his arm a little bit to reposition it so it was holding onto the front grip. But now I've got a crawling bazooka guy. And I like this pose better than there's some real cheap ones where it's like a bazooka guy shooting from the ground, and that's just like totally not realistic looking at all. I mean, it's more detailed than these guys, but just really not a realistic pose, I don't think. But anyway, so now we've got a bazooka guy crawling in prone position, so that'll be good. He's probably going to be used for multiple different characters because I've got a lot of bazookas. So I'll probably... My inspiration for the shape of this bazooka was from Sarge's Heroes. Army Men Sarge's Heroes, that game. Because that's kind of what the bazooka looked like when it was like, when Sarge would get it and you'd see it like spinning around or whatever. You'd see the bazooka spinning around when Sarge was going to pick it up as a power-up. Anyway, that's kind of the shape I was going for with that. So, anyway, I think that looks pretty good. I might paint it because it's got some of that white stuff from the super glue curing. Not sure exactly what that is, but it's not very highly detailed. This one I don't think has got as good of details as this one. This is pretty bad, though. Both of them are pretty bad, pretty low detailed. But they're cheap, and cheap ones are easier to practice making conversions on, so it's good practice. You see, like, his chest here is all, like, sunken in. That's, as Mike Tyson would say, that's methed up. That's methed up. And there's, like, hardly any detail on the face, and like look how much bigger the helmet is than the face. Like, what the heck? Yeah, this is kind of going to be like an extra. Like I said, they're not going to be like named characters. These will be like extras. Although this one will probably get used a bit more, just since it's a bazooka guy now. Anyway, so there's that. And then another thing, got some other, these are also Tim Mee knockoffs, but these are from, these ones are made in China more recently. These ones are made in Hong Kong, like probably in the 70s or 80s. I'm not sure. It was part of a mixed lot. First thing you can notice is that it's noticeably smaller. Might be 1/35th scale or whatever compared to, I think that's closer to 1/32. But anyway, here's the rifle I cut off of that. That's just weird looking, man. I mean, like where's the like firing mechanism and stuff? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, there's like no, yeah, I don't even know how they expect that's supposed to work. So what I did is I've got some what's it called? Tim Mee, TAMIYA brand. I happen to have a box of their 1/35th scale German infantry weapons, and like MP40s and rifles and MG42s, Lugers, things like that. Anyway, I've got an assortment of those, and so anyway, I just gave him a sniper rifle, probably a K98, I'm guessing, with a scope. So he's now a sniper. And he had all sorts of, he's got slightly better detailing than these more recent Chinese ones. This Hong Kong guy here, you can kind of actually see details on his face. Face kind of fills in the helmet a little bit more appropriately. And you can see the details on his chest there. This was a little bit firmer, more firm plastic than these guys. But anyway, probably will paint the rifle green, I guess, after I super glue kind of stuck some of my skin to it. Well, I was trying to get it to stick. Kind of ripped off a little bit of my skin. I'll have to get that all cleaned off of there. Yeah, I think it says it right there. I think that says made in Hong Kong. I think. Really hard to read it. It's not very clear. I think it says made in... Oops. I think it's made in Hong Kong. I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Not made in mainland China, though. It was made in Hong Kong, I think. But anyway, he had a lot of flashing, though, like around the side of his helmet and stuff, and there was like a chunk of it sticking out of the chest, and you know, kind of right there, kind of his waist, I guess. Had to trim all that. So, but yeah, this will probably be, could be an extra on the green side, or might do a stop motion where it's all 1/35th scale, or possibly could just do 1/35th scale like in the background and have the 1/32 scale up closer. But anyway, just another toy soldier conversion. Another success. Alright, this has been Dr. Zach's Toy Soldier Hospital. A little under the weather, but we have successfully made another video, and I am out. Peace.